This November, Wise County voters are being asked if they want to create an electric authority. Sounds harmless. It isn't. It's a wolf ticket. It won't lower the power bills of Wise County, Virginia families. It won't shave a dime off what they pay Appalachian Power or Old Dominion Power every month. This isn't built for them. It's built for corporations, data centers, maybe even small modular nuclear reactors to cut their own power deals. These authorities have nothing to do with relief for households. They're a corporate fast lane. They'll say it isn't about SMRs, but when the same crowd does its business in the dark and wants an authority that never faces voters, the smart bet is that this isn't about you. It's about what they can sign without you. And who makes those deals? Not the people you elect, not the ones you can throw out if they cross you. It's an appointed board. Once they sign on the dotted line, you are stuck with it. No recall, no referendum, no further choice. At the same time, Wise County, University of Virginia Wise, Leno Wisco, and the Virginia Innovative Nuclear Hub are already using nearly $200,000 in state funds to draw up a roadmap for what they term as advanced nuclear in the coalfields. This plan isn't about your light bill. It's about chasing federal and private investment for big projects. The payoff goes to the developers and power brokers, not families paying bills. Think about your property. If an SMR or a gas plant lands in your neighborhood, do you think your home is worth more or less? Who wants to move their family next to an industrial reactor site? Your property value drops, your equity shrinks, and you carry the risk while someone else carries the profit. That's the fine print. This referendum isn't about empowerment, it's about stripping accountability away from voters and giving corporations that fast lane. If you approve it, you hand them the keys and hope they don't drive over you. And don't overlook who's pushing this. Leno Wisco. The Leno Wisco Planning District Commission, another appointed board. It's running the studies and greasing the skids. The Wise County Board of Supervisors is setting up the structure to hand real power to appointees. They're not bystanders, they're the architects. If the board wanted public control, they'd keep these decisions with elected hands. If Leno Wisco wanted daylight, they'd publish every draft, every contract, every beneficiary before a vote. And let's be honest about how this will play out. You're told you'll have a voice, 3 minutes at a public meeting. But those meetings, they're probably going to be on a Thursday at 2 in the afternoon with little notice. Probably in one of those local papers that have been brought up by the venture capital. One of those ones you don't buy anymore. And that isn't participation. That's a box checked while the real deal gets cut in the back room. Meanwhile, your bill doesn't go down. Your property, it doesn't gain value. If a reactor or gas plant lands in your backyard, and once that appointed board signs off on it, you do not get to vote them out. Live with the consequences. Your children will live with those consequences, and your grandchildren will live with those consequences. And the people cashing the checks don't. And don't forget the politics here. Israel O'Quinn doubled down with HB 1491, a bill that lets Appalachian Power dump SMR development cost into your light bill. The text says it plain: evaluation, design, engineering, permitting, all recoverable through a rate adjustment clause. It doesn't matter if a single reactor ever comes online, you still pay. That's not innovation. That's a tax by another name. Glenn Youngkin didn't veto it. He didn't stop it. He just capped it. And in doing so, he signed off on making families in Wise, Norton, and Russell pay up to $125 million so Appalachian Power can gamble on reactors that may never even exist. He calls it energy policy. I call that a subsidy for utilities already posting record profits. In Washington, Morgan Griffith is a cheerleader for these projects in his own district. And nationally, the Trump administration laid the groundwork with subsidies and fast-track approvals for small modular reactors that favor corporations over communities. This authority isn't some accident. It's a product of deliberate choices by Republicans in Richmond and Washington. That's the reality. It doesn't matter if you are a diehard Republican, a Democrat, or someone just trying to keep a roof over your family. This doesn't put money back into your pocket. It takes control out of your hands. And the pushback is already here. The Wise County and City of Norton Democratic Committee passed a resolution opposing SMR in the coalfields. The town of Pound has spoken up to and passed their own resolution. Other towns should follow their lead. Citizens should be flooding town councils, city council meetings in Norton, and Wise County Board of Supervisor meetings to demand the same. Nonprofit Virginia Organizing has also voiced opposition, and so has the Clinch Coalition and a Facebook page called Southwest Virginia Nuclear Watch. The people are already speaking. It's time their leaders started listening.